people are losing their mind right now, like literally crashing out because it's like they finally woke up to the fact that they have lost total access to you. They lost complete access to you forever. And it's like,
Forever.
it's crazy because they never expected the person they overlooked, the person they walked away from, the person they doubted
Brought to you
to
by
rise
Boomsticky.
into a completely different version. Like you rose into a completely different version of yourself. They didn't see that coming. They never expected that. And it put a
Y'all
lot of
didn't, did you?
motherfuckers like in a head, like in a deep space. Like it's crazy. They never seen this coming. They thought they had unlimited access to you. This is why it's a lot of people shook. It's a lot of people in their head. It's a lot of people that's hurt because it's motherfuckers that literally
Happy
thought
Fridays. I'm
that they
super
had full
confused.
access to you forever. They never once thought that it would be the end, that you would walk away and never
Bugs Bunny
return.
G.
They thought you would always be available, always be the same, always be waiting for the same treatment. But what they
Shit.
didn't understand was you was going through a personal transformation that other individuals couldn't see. So it's like, wow, people was distracted with judging you, laughing, and counting you out. You were literally rebuilding. You were healing, learning, gaining wisdom, and becoming stronger behind the scenes. And
Pure
the
facts.
version people had access to before, that was only a chapter. That was
Why is he
only a
wearing the same
temporary
hoodie every
season,
video?
not your final story. Now,
Yes, I
the
can.
world is seeing a different level of confidence, focus, and determination when it comes to you. It's a lot of people saucy as fuck because they will never get to experience this elevated, transformative version of you. They
Friday
will
night
never
specials. I
get to
figured I'll drop a
essence
video for you guys.
this sacredness. And it's like the ones who mishandle you and the connection, whatever connection you share with motherfuckers, family, friends, whatever,
225 on the
they're
time
now
stamp.
realizing the
Yo,
mistake
yo.
they made. They're looking back at moments that they took for granted. It's people remembering your kindness, loyalty, and patience, and an energy that you gave before your transformation even happened. It's people that know you are a real breed, that know you have a good heart, you are a good person, you are of the light. Motherfuckers may not say it out loud, but they know exactly the fuck they lost because you had to detach for people to see exactly who you are.
Facts.
It's like they didn't realize they was
No,
holding
Alonzo will always
themselves
be
as
around. I
something
can take advantage
powerful
of him.
until the whole shift was complete.
Yeah.
Now motherfuckers confused because they
Confirmation
can't
matches.
understand how
See,
the
Amber
person they
Kim
thought
actually
would
calls
stay
me back.
down
I
became
called
the
her
person
earlier. I'll call you
everybody
back. I'm in the
noticed.
meeting.
And they're trying to figure out
We'll see.
when the change happened. It's so many questions. But it's like the truth is the change happened every time you chose growth over revenge, discipline over distractions, and purpose over people's opinions. And it's like you didn't rise to prove anything to anyone, to prove nobody wrong. You rose because you finally recognized your own value. And that's the part that shaped people the most. Like they can't control this version, they
The
can't
fact you guys
manipulate
are
this
actually
version,
watching
they can't
me.
access this version. Because you're not even the
That's
same
how much
person
I know
anymore.
you love me. I
It's
can
a
sit
lot
here
of
and just be waiting
people
my ass for 20 minutes.
that's having this wake up call because they realize that they didn't lose someone ordinary. They lost someone who was
Oh my
becoming
God, is he laughing at
unstoppable.
that?
They lost access
And
to
you'll
a
still
version of
watch.
you
It's
that was
terrible.
willing to give, support, and believe
Yeah,
in
do
them
it
before
again.
the upgrade. And now they're watching from a distance, trying to understand how the person they underestimated became the very person that they can
Oh,
ignore.
I'm still recording
Period.
shit. Yeah. Little hungry bears.
We're hearing
Oh, it's 444 the time, Steve Perfect T. How's everybody out here on this Friday evenings? Or whatever happened day you may happen to land on this video, all right? I know you love the Super Mario Brothers Ether Edition, the Mushroom Cappers. I missed you guys, man. I've been sitting back in my back cave watching 30,000 screams. You know, seeing everybody just drop right on their swords. I mean, ratting themselves out left and right. I can't even believe it. It's like Baby Jace nugget sauce. I even hesitated on that joint. But first and foremost, welcome back to another Inside of Zoe's Life episode, I guess. I mean, we know it's the Zooming show in this bitch. You guys watch me daily. Got neighbors and all types of cats always in my ass crack. And what is Zoe doing today? Shit. I had to walk to a neighbor's house today that I lost communication with. All right, I thought she was ghosting me like I've had people ghost me earlier, right? Plenty of times through my history. So I go down to my neighbor's house. Her roommate comes out, says actually she wasn't around and whatever. And so I cut her grass. He pays me. I, yada yada. There's a lot of history between my neighbor and me. But long story short, I've told her what's going on with all the spying and family been, stealing my shit, yada yada. So it's hard for me to trust people, and my neighbors has all shown me that they're involved in all this shit too. They're acting funny. I called my landlord earlier and told her, hey, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel safe in this property. I got listening devices every time I go on YouTube. Since I'm a podcaster, I work for God. I'm hearing things on YouTube that I should not be hearing about people invading my privacy and saying things to me off the videos that they shouldn't know unless if there's some listening devices or some spying ass neighbors. And she was like, "I'll just put that in writing. I'm sorry you feel that way, and we'll take care of it." I was like, "I ain't putting shit in writing. As many times I email something and that gets missed, it gets compromised. People are, they got all types of Adobe Reader. You can manipulate fucking text and emails and shit. So I ain't sending them shit so they can manipulate it and make it look like I'm threatening them or something, which ties into but I recorded the audio on one of my devices, so I got that for storage purposes anyways, which ties me into my neighbor basically after I went over there to see if she was bullshitting or not. She actually was not home. So I talked to the roommate, yada yada. I cut the grass, he pays me for it, and we make an arrangement that he's gonna bless me when he's done his errands. And all of a sudden he calls me back and reads the text messages that I sent my neighbor when I thought she ghosted me, which I've already apologized for. Because when I get direct and irritated, I say what I mean on my mind, right? So he reads me all the text messages and stuff. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna put a restraining order on you and shit for this is threatening and you're threatening my godmother." And I was like, and I heard her in the background like, "Oh, fuck you, yada yada." Basically, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Just more proof that I become the villain when I've already told them my story, explained it the whole 9 yards, and then they want to reverse psychology me and act like I'm threatening them and I'm fucking. He was saying I had mental health issues. Like, oh, it sounds like you need some psychiatry and therapy and shit like this because reading this message, if any cop read it, then they will think you're crazy too. I was like, I've already talked to the cops about my story. They already know what it is. Yada yada. I don't want to get into it. The bottom line at the end of that conversation, it was a little bit more enlightened. He said, "Okay, God bless you." And I said, "God bless him," and let that be that. He's like, "Just don't come to the property or call the cops." I was like, "I ain't going to go over there. I have no need to go over there. Y'all showed me again what it is." Hence, I got to put it on documentation purposes. I swear to God, my Hobbit life is some adventures that you would not believe unless if you were there, right? That's what me and my brothers used to say and friends back in the day, man. We had some adventurous shit happen to us that when we told people, like on the school buses or whatever, we told people about what we just went through on the weekend or a few days ago, they would roll their eyes and glaze their eyes over and just like, yeah, right, that happened. No, you had to be there for that shit. Everything I tell you is factual, actual shit that happened that you would not believe. It just sounds so fantastical, like the story I'm learning about now. But we all know that story. Just go back in my previous fucking videos. Trust me, it's a new timeline. It's just that these old timelines do not want to disassociate from my energy. They want to keep that old narrative that was a false narrative alive, even though they see physically that I've outgrown this whole MK Ultra bullshit, secret society spying on my privacy. a while ago, okay? And I'm just sticking to myself, keeping shit close to the chest because we already know what it is. Everyone was involved. When I landed in the YouTube community, I was shadow banned like a champion. Brothers used to always say, "Look at you, no views and shit. Why you keep on doing? Nobody's looking at you, shit." I knew people were looking at my ass. I just didn't know about the shadow banning and shit like that. Then you see people stealing my shit, just like I watched the video yesterday. Yada yada. Doesn't even matter. People know they've been watching me since 2020 and beyond, and stealing my shit and getting thousands of views. Why this controlled algorithm shit says I only get a couple hundred views or maybe one or two likes. I don't care about the likes. I never have. I've always cared about the eyeballs. I know who's looking, who's flattered, and who's stealing my shit, who's envious, who's jealous, and who knows that I'm the shit and won't say it since they disconnect from me and they act like, well, I just act like I'm not paying attention, but I see you're paying attention while you're creating all these fake profiles. I keep on taking screenshots of them, me blocking, and then says suggested followers and says everybody shows everybody that I already know that yada yada. Most likely creating these fake profiles or associated with someone that the algorithm suggested I follow. And people I know from high school and back in the days and shit looking at my stories but not supporting. So we already know you're all up in my ass. You're all up in my energy. You just won't let the fucking shit go. Okay, since there's a lot attached to this royalty fucking blood, you guys want you want something from what you guys failed miserably of accomplishing. It ain't going to happen. You're not crawling back here and apologizing and thinking I'm going to be the old school zone. Say, hey, it's okay. I gave everything to God. I've already forgave every one of you betraying, backstabbing Judas's nasty pussy smelling for the streets ass that tried to project your lives on me and killing people's asses. That's y'all, not me. Those projections no longer work, okay? So none of y'all nasty bastards are coming back in my energy and pat me on the shoulders with no reminiscing nostalgic stories and thinking I'm going to get you out of the debt that you put yourselves in. My dad used to say this: you made your bed, lay in it. Like my stepmom used to say, which she'd been writing herself out. What is it? Not my monkeys, not my circus. It ain't my problem. That sounds like a you problem. I've been fucking puffy chested confident this whole time. As long as I came out the womb, I've been this guy. Been this guy. Y'all been threatened. And for y'all's sake, I dim my light so I can actually fit in. Because I outshined everywhere I went and I was just being my damn self. Just like I watched the movie Hercules with Dwayne Johnson in. Great fucking movie, by the way. At the very end, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the movie, basically one of the kings that was ruined Hercules' name because he was jealous of all the people. Oh, that's the dryer. He was jealous of all the people praising Hercules' name versus his name, so he fucking conspired to smear Hercules' name through the mud and drugged Hercules, poisoned him with some drink. Hercules passed out, and then the king brings in three fucking big ass fucking wolves that murder his fucking wife and kids. And then Hercules sees some of these images happening, so he wakes up and sees his family dead, and then the town believes he killed his own family. And at the very end of the movie, he was vindicated and justified. It's the jealous ass king told Hercules in his face, "Hey man, I'm the one who ruined your name through the streets. Your lack of ambition was your sin." And as soon as he said that, I was like, "Thank you, ancestor, for showing me why people have been after me before birth. They fucking saw in the stars the second chosen or second coming of Christ is coming. That's this guy." Okay, the three wise men followed that North Star. They knew what it was, and these nasty ass ancestors like, I can't have Alonzo coming here changing the world. I gotta be a fake ass Christian and keep on perpetrating. So I'm gonna use my government officials and all these people and yada yada to fucking buy the banks. Melinda Sawyer, my week has sucked, but sometimes this life is just beautiful. And then the threads comment. I'll be getting people on the threads when I be putting them fucking emojis up there with the Grim Reapers or death or busted, exposed, all that shit, making more people fucking fearful and shit. They getting caught. They getting caught up. So like these nasty ass ancestors of mine, some of the ancestors or relatives, whatever, I mean, wanted to attempt to stop God's destiny for this dude, the true King Arthur, the real Slim Shady. But we already know who it is. I'm not here to brag. Y'all know. You've been known, okay? Now I'm just telling you comfortably my throne. My throne's always been here. Bada bing behind me like the king of thrones shit. And my crown is always firmly on the ether. It ain't going nowhere. Right? It ain't going nowhere. We just play with the bitch. It's fun, it's comfortable, and we love being comfy in front of you little salty ass haters. I just transmute your energies. I put them in these crystals, put them in my nipples, and just bada bing dance around this bitch and have fun with it. You guys see my fun, and you're jealous of it. The purpose of this video is not to rub it in. It's actually to elbow grease rub that bitch in. All right, it's actually putting a lot of that elbow muscle in that bitch. That's what we doing now. You guys wanted me to appreciate everything I've done. This is what it is. Hobbit toad feet. We comfortable in this bitch. Okay, we just being obedient and just harnessing in our happiness. There's at times I'll be cussing and swinging my fist in the air. It's like, what the fuck's going on, God? I don't like how you make me wait and all this shit. Let me come up to heaven and try to beat your ass. I have talks like that with God, and God winks, he laughs, he lets me be real with him. He's just how sometimes it is. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Why are these people alive and breathing and smiling still on camera? Why haven't they died off yet? If I was in your position, God, as soon as I found out 2 years ago this shit was happening, they would have all been dead. But I know you're a merciful God, right? Okay, then. So you want them to repent and come back to you. I get you on that. I just disagree sometimes. Even though I don't understand your plan, I trust your plan. All right? So we have those type of talks, but sometimes it's a head scratcher. I'm like, why can't I just put on my Frank Castle vest and talk to these cats? He said I'm a co-creator with you, and I don't like none of these wickedness devils out here. But it's part of the cosmic plan. Hence, Light's video a few days ago. I'm very proud of you. You breaking down what the true mission is of coming closer to God and understanding why we are persecuted the way we are as chosen ones, and how we go through different trials, and how so many karmic people get attracted to us. So when we depart from them, they actually realize God was giving them a test to either pass or fail. And a lot of these people failed miserably, and they took the Judas route. A lot of people don't want to take that narrow route. It's this unknown. I don't know. I'd rather go with the crowd. I'd rather go where misery loves company. I'd rather go with the haters. I'd rather go with the people that say they're special and they vindicate other people so they can dim their light, so they can curl up to us and kiss her ass. I don't do none of that shit. It's like when I went to College Park in University of Maryland. I saw these fraternity people and sororities. I told myself I would never humiliate myself to get friends. I naturally gravitated friends to me. I never had to humiliate myself to get any attention or groups or benefits or friends. I looked at that whole hazing phase when I was going to class or smoking or just grabbing cheeks, whatever I was doing. I saw these cats on frat road just doing the most. I was like, ass. Got cats running through bonfires, butt ass niggas. That's just an exaggeration, but probably that should happen. Getting spanked and all types of little sadistic ass, just gay shit. Honestly, it's no shade, but you know how I do. I don't bite my tongue around this bitch. If you're gay, that means you're happy. That's the original word. But if you like taking it into your bum or getting your VJ lips licked, that's up to you. Carpet munchers, hey, tease their own. All right. I'm a heterosexual. I love the cheeks and the pussy. That's what it is. I've always loved the women. They call me a womanizer. They call me all types of shit. He's for the streets. He's a gigolo. He's this. He's on these websites. I've never been on none of them websites. That's why I can't wait for everybody that created a fake profile AI and made money off my ass. All that money's coming back. Every fake ass AI music video you did with my intellectual property, first I'm beating the brakes off you. Gotta beat the shit out you. I know, God. I'm gonna beat the shit out you. I'm gonna have fun doing it too. I'm gonna take chairs and just hit you, kick you in your stomach, watch you, and then kick you again. I'm gonna have fun with you. All right. But besides all that, everything you guys created off of my hard work, you guys are going straight to hell in prison if you don't repent straight to God the proper way. You're cursed forever. Your lineage is going to be looking at you as pieces of shit because you went against God's fucking prophets. So that's what y'all known for. You got the A's on your shirt, adulteries and shit. The whole town knows what y'all did. That's why half of y'all trying to hide this shit behind your little fake ass fucking images you created, and now it's just blown. Your master crumbles. It's done. It's fun as shit watching you guys attempt to hide from the truth. And what happens in the dark comes to light, and that's what it is. Shit. Whatever the Mars retrograde, whatever the fuck's going on, I don't keep in track with all that. But basically, Mars is the most karmic-y planet, so a lot of people are going through their true karmic in this bitch. I'm getting my dharma, they going through their drama. With their mamas, sisters, cousins, nieces, all that shit. Everybody, y'all putting a mosh pit to come against God's chosen one. We're unfazed off that shit. Y'all are going through some shit. Some shit. Saw Sunday Divinity's video earlier about put the bees in it or something, about how these people are attacking each other and how divines are attacking divines and they're not truly healed or something. I was listening to it closely to see if she was talking to me because I don't do that. I address all the bullshit I go through. I don't need to attack anybody. I say promises. Okay, I don't go outside the box. I don't attack nobody. I tell you what's going on. There's no comparisons. My story's not worse than yours. We all been through some shit. We understand that. But when justice is getting served, my ancestors are whooping fucking ass. If they allow me to get off the bench, I'm suiting up too. You got me all the way fucked up. Okay? They look at this exterior and some reason they think this guy is just an easy target. He's a sweet bitch. I would love to see someone tell me what y'all talk about in your group chats and your little secret rooms and shit. Tell me that shit eyeball to eyeball. Tell me exactly what you laugh about and clink your little piss glasses and dancing around butt naked in front of these trees and shit at night while fucking creatures are licking your shit. I want y'all to tell me with the same energy in my face. You already know I will beat the brakes off you. Hey, that's the leader. I don't care who your leader is. Bring your leader. All right, bring your leader. I've never been scared of nobody besides my creator. You know that. That's why I'm addressing this now. It's been a minute since I came out the Batcave, so I want y'all to know nothing's changed. I'm a very healed person. All right, but I will address the bullshit. Okay? Hence, I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, everybody, most likely in the tarot community, was involved in this bullshit because no one ever supported my ass, but they stole from my ass. And then they want to come up here and say, hey, well, you know the fucking story. Hence, I fucking moonwalked out this bitch and created my own shit. Even though, ironically, God said, this is still your community. I can come and go as I fucking please. I'm the owner of the club. Who is that? How did he get here? I'm the owner of this bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening. Been the owner of the shit y'all been comfortably splurging in. That's all been my shit. So hopefully you enjoyed it. But a Batman cape's flapping immediately right now just to signify that justice is happening cosmically. Ain't nothing changing over this bitch. I know everything's ordained and I'm fated to get my gifts from God. And nobody will stop that. And if I see someone attempting to stop that, I would take it as you're attempting to come after me and take my life. So I'll defend myself, as anyone would if they feel like their life's threatened. So I say that shit puppy chested at all times. So all these falsified reports you think is going to have a knock on my door, I can't wait to see it. So I'm going to tell that officer, okay, so you took a white woman's falsified report to come over here with your fucking resources versus all the times I'm exposing people on daily with all the shit they violated, privacy, cyberbullying, spying on me, attempts on my life, witchcraft, which we know now the courts are taking serious because we see a whole bunch of judges and masons and secret societies get arrested for using witchcraft. So that is now coming to light because that's why I document shit like this, because spiritual attacks are not really physically seen, so people think you're crazy and they want to use that false ass narrative. That's why I do this shit daily, to save other people that's actually going through the same shit. Hence, when I was telling that collective that I thought was the collective back then, I said, hey, man, just call these bitches out by name. Stop being scared if you really connected to God, so we can stop all this bullshit of these fake ass fucking divine people to lie to God's children. I said, say the names. None of y'all did that shit. You talked in fucking code. I wanted to go to every house personally and slap the shit out you because all I saw in you was fear. I said, do one thing, you did the total opposite. So that's telling me that you guys were part of the fucking plan. It's very fucking simple. It's like the simplest shit to me. But that went out the window with you guys. So now you guys are just going to have to sit back and watch the shit y'all missed out on. But you fumbled hard skis. You couldn't follow anything. You misinterpreted my simple ass instructions on purpose. It was just, okay, it was all part of God's plan. Hence, I'm here now venting and telling you what the fuck it is, and nothing is changing. Everything's solidified, and you guys already showed your true colors. Thank you, Damon. I talked to you, man. I know Griffin, everybody's watching this shit. I love you. We had some good times, good history. But if I send you a text with Little Caesar and say, hey, man, order me this pizza delivered to my house, and you leave that bitch unread, I love you. But I may have to backslap a bitch. Okay, I love you as a brother, but I never want to see that happen again, ever. If I talk to you heart to heart and tell you some shit, and I only ask you for $10 to get me a Little Caesar's pizza, and you don't look at it with seriousness, it's just like, hey, I'm at to talk to you. Okay, I don't like people just taking my seriousness as a joke. And I'm laughing now about this shit because I had to even ask you for a little Caesar's pizza last night when I'm a king royalty. But it's all good, you know. God humbles us all. So I'm still going to love you, still chilling. I'm still going to Boston. I'm going to still buy the bings on them acres, all right? Yeah, all right, bada bing. Still going up there chilling hard skis. All right, that's a promise. But yeah, it's just I'm to the point where I'm just fed up with all the bullshit. You can't keep it real with me, then I don't know what to tell you. That's really, I don't know what to tell you. If you can't keep it a buck, you can't keep it transparent with me. Don't know what to tell you. Then you guys chill over there. This is the real section, all right? This is the authentic section right here. We can say names. We can call people out. We ain't fearful of shit. Okay, so that is this area here. Hence, it's only me and my ancestors. You know, see, there ain't nobody else behind us. Ain't nobody else got tickets and VIP on the fucking club list. None of that. You guys all failed me miserably. All of you. So I'm dressing it now. 2636. So there's no confusion. Everybody I thought was my collective failed me miserably. Sit with that while you eat a bowl of oatmeal in the AMs. All right? So none of y'all are coming with me. Can't. You're not brave. You're not transparent. You're not real. You never followed any instructions from God through me to talk to you guys. You all failed. So I want you to sit with that. You guys still read and talk in code. I don't like that at all. I never have. I really laugh at when people have the audacity to say, I don't know who you are, but you know, said you know who the fuck I am. You've been knowing who the fuck I am. And you still have the audacity that it's somebody else. Crazy. You know, she is crazy. It's like Michael Jordan getting busy every game, scoring 63 to 130 points. And y'all giving Ron Harper the same fucking. You giving Ron Harper the props versus Jordan, basically. Everybody talking about Ron Harper out in this bitch, and everybody's eyeballs like, no, that ain't Ron Harper at all. That's Michael Jordan. Why aren't you bringing MJ in the conversation? You guys are bringing all these yuffers. Ron Harper, no disrespect. You got Beast, Scottie Pippen, all y'all did the damn thing. But we all know MJ was on the pedestal, but we all know it takes teamwork to make the dream work, right? So I'm just using that as an example. If somebody had the audacity to just take MJ out the fucking equation, the ESPN highlights out of that bitch and just show Ron Harper somehow getting Michael Jordan's attributes, I would slap the broadcaster on that bitch. It's just that's the insanity that I was witnessing and still witness at times, but I hardly don't even watch any of y'all anymore. Like, I already know what it is. I already know what it is. Sometimes I watch as entertainment when Alfred says, hey, you want to watch another funny video? And we watch it that way. Yeah, confirmation. So it's like, if you guys had any visions that you will be at Genosha, get those visions out. Be comfy with your hubby or your wives or whatever. And there's no shades. I just want you guys to be comfortable where you're at because it ain't nobody coming over this direction until I see a major improvement. That's just facts right there. I don't need to bite the tongue. I was telling my lady friend yesterday, I was like, hey, man, I can't be dealing with this communication and pausing the communication. You can send me a message saying, hey, I still fuck with you. I made it home safely. I'm good. Don't not reply back to me and act like I can read your fucking mind, even though I can at times. People think, hey, so I just read it. That shit's out the window. So I had that good conversation and we communicated healthy as healthy adults, and we're gonna take it day by day from there. But I don't do the pause and slow communicating back shit. I understand if you're working, I can take that. I get you. You're busy. You do other shit. You're not supposed to be just kiss my ass and replying all like that. It's not about that either. It's about the respect and to be reciprocal when you communicate with people. Just people are playing way too many games. That's why like I'm so giddy to build my castles and actually Well, we're being real with each other, right? So my left vision says, as soon as the castle is built, we're going to go to all the homes once we get all your addresses to everybody that disobeyed your no God's instructions, and we're going to pull them out in the fucking civil town square, and we're going to pull out the ADH, which is my guillotine. And we're gonna make you take the walk of shame. I'm gonna holler at Johnny Knoxville, like I said before, and get some nice willow-sized characters to just disrespect you in the public boulevard, and and break your backs open. And then the guillotine blade will slowly slide down while everybody is the walk of shame. I mean, I really want to do that because I don't think we can allow this grand scheme of fuckery to continue. But God says that was a part of the plan for me to end up here. So I need to appreciate that, which I do. But I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, you fucked around with my fucking wealth to make yourself a better life, while you wanted to make my life more misery. There gotta be some type of equivalent exchange happening. And I'm an old school cat. I like cleaning my own laundry, but God sat my ass down on the bench. So I just gotta express myself to you guys how I really feel, so you know what it is. There ain't no confusion. If I see you out in the supermarket, there ain't no confusion on this bitch. Not at all. I have not forgotten none of the fuckeries. I can never forget a Judas's face. Never. I don't care how many old school stories you tell me. I'm gonna laugh and tear. But you know what actually is happening, right? With the hand on the shoulder, the good hand on the shoulders. Captain Hook claw on your shoulders. It's gonna come to that. I'll build you up. We'll have a lot of laughs, maybe 40 minutes of laughs, and I'll bring you back to reality. Hey, but you know you still sold out for the bag, right? You know, and you know I know that you know that I know that you know that I know that you know that. So what are we gonna do about that? Hey Jake, come up here. I'm gonna have a few Jakes around me, just some puffy chest cats with no necks, just around me, just to, just cause. Hey Jake, I need you. A whole bunch of Jakes around you while you and I'll eating shit, just looking at you, not even talking to you, not even blinking, just staring at you. Whole bunch of puppy cat, no neck cats, and I'll eight staring at you while you're waiting for your cashier to scan your last product. And I'm gonna unplug the fucking scanner just on purpose so you'd be uncomfortable a little bit longer. Why is my scanner not working? And these cats just gonna get closer to you. Until all you see is their chest hairs just protruding through their little, their little thin ass sweaters and shit. All they wear is Italian. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be dripping in the silk. So they're just gonna be all close up to you. Until the cashier realizes it's unplugged and shit, and then she's gonna make you stand in line for an extra 15 more uncomfortable minutes while we talk to you. You looking at the Skittles and shit, and we just making sure you maintain eye contact. Don't you know what's going on here? You sold yourself out for the bag. Even that product you buy is with our money right there. You know that, right? Did you think the story is going to make me forget about it? That was 33-18 on the time, Steve. If you know, you know. 12-12. It's important. So thank you, universe. I always ask you for guidance before I get on here. But most of my freestyles is just what it is. My answer is just get through the vessel. We speak what it is. We drop Randy Watson microphones, and then we get back on our throne and we do what we got to do. Super comfy status while you guys remain super salties. We love that. That's what gets our rocks off. While we also be obedient to God. And we have sick guilty pleasures too. My guilty pleasure is watching you guilty fuckers rat yourselves out. I love that shit. It's totally popcorn lips. Total vindication season. If you guys don't like this, change the channel. But you and I know you won't change the channel because there's nothing else real out here, is there? Okay. And only take this if it resonates. If the shoe fits, it fits. Okay, if you guys just get salty and is he talking to me? I'm talking to you. Exactly, straight to you. There you go. Right there. That's what I'm talking to. If you even feel it in your chest, just remember that index finger right there. I'm talking to you. Even if you think about it, it's about your ass. It's directly about your ass. If you did some guilty ass shit for the bag, it's about your ass. The shaky fingers. The Home Alone Joe Pesci fingers at the doorbell. Fun skis with your cats. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I just wanted to let you know that I'm still healthy and alive, and I love how the cosmos are working for my favor. Because I'm the luckiest person on this planet and the wealthiest person on this planet. That's a fucking fact. That sucks. I remember telling Nasir Ra, fucking what was it, 2 years ago, I'll be at 5 stars hotels with the good old bubble bath face. And they laughed at my ass. And look at me now. Everything I said I do. Ain't that a bitch? Limited resources, even though God is my sugar mama and my sugar daddy. But to this tangible world, come on, that looks like I'm MacGyvered everything. Which I did. I literally MacGyvered shit, son. That's a fist pumper. Huh? It ain't schizophrenic. That ain't schizophrenic. That's just me being happy when I do that shit. That's just me being exciting and let my energy transmute the proper way. That's me being excited. That's my cheerleaders. We don't need mascots over here. We celebrate ourselves in this bitch. So yeah, I recommend you guys do the same thing because a lot of cats is looking salty and gauty with their lives. And all I did was attempt to give you the alley oops. I was giving y'all all props until you showed your true ass. Y'all wanted to laugh at me back in the day when I thought I was laughing with y'all, but it's okay. Now we see who's getting the last laugh. But I ain't here to do that to you. I know a lot of people made bets thinking that I was going to be out the game and they're going to have all this shit before Zoe, yada yada. Now they're looking at this shit like, damn, I counted the wrong one out. I counted the wrong brother out. Ain't that a bitch? I know y'all tossing and turning. Y'all can't even sleep. That was 36:47 on the time, Steve. All sevens. I love it. Yeah, y'all cats can't even sleep out in this bitch. I'm rent free in your domes. Living rent free skis. Making you more irritated because I can just wear my good old fucking Kramer outfit and still get more looks than y'all do with your Jordans and your rings and your fucking jewelry on the shit. Your fresh haircuts. Man, what the fuck, man? I spent $1,000 and Zoe's just looking like fucking Hancock and he's getting all the attention. And I'm curled up on the bench too, just like that. Everybody like, can I get your autograph? I'm like, man, what the fuck? Sitezzzz. Sounds like a U prom once again. I know this video is making a lot of people air fist, throw air punches like Ricky and shit. Yeah, if you know, you know. Don't be as menace in South Central or drinking your juice in the hood. All right, you know, you know. But yeah, I think that was enough salt rubbing in the wounds because it's vindication season. We're allowed to do that. Yeah, every now and then. At the same time, being inspiring, showing you true authenticness. So hopefully you'll inspire the right cats. But yeah, if you can't get to this level of confidence, you will never be a part of your shit. But I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. So I'm in my Conan spirit right now. All right. I love teaching. I love training. I love Padawans. So yeah, you know what I mean? Like I'll meet you where you at. If you're not on some fuckery shit, no COINTELPRO, some secret agenda shit, some secret squirrel shit. If you're not on none of that shit, not here to backstab me, some Caesar shit, no Judas shit, oh, I'll work with you all day. I'll show you how to interlock your inner child, how to be authentic, how to get out this 3D matrix, how to stay in the 5D, 6D, 7D, and just let your imagination run wild, and how to get closer to source. I'll teach you all that shit plus some. How to create, how to be crafty and shit. Man, I got a lot of gems that y'all be witnessing soon. You'll just sign up on the Venice. Venice. Like reading some fucking, is that rabbit? Either or. Venus Visions 8.com. It's been a minute since I said my own website name. Go there, book a session, see what we offer. The real site. Don't go to these fake sites. Don't be scammed. This is my true video right here. If you see anything else besides this screen, yada yada. If you don't know, if you can't use your discernment, I don't know what to tell you. But people are making money on my shit. It's coming back to me. God is letting everything happen ordainedly so I can live my life like financially free, bill free, all that shit. So y'all keep on making me money. That's all it is. Y'all my fucking tricks out in the streets right now. That's what y'all are. Y'all my tricks. So keep on getting my fucking money, bitch. That's basically what it is. Make my money, bitch. Yeah, that's what y'all are. Thank you, Spirit Team. Yeah, they my street bitches. So keep on running and make my money, huh? All right? And it better not be $1 short. We love backslapping bitches. Love you guys. It was 4012 on the time, Steve. And stay irritated because I'm super comfy.